I'm attending my first SBWI, something Society for Writers, Children's Books. I don't know. The conferences that are happening. And based on what I've been hearing about picture books, roughly 32 pages, 300 words, 400 words, who knows, maybe more, maybe less. I don't think my story is going to be a picture book. I don't know. I've been writing with a rhyming, but each chapter, one character, kind of a chapter, a theme, a lesson, a moral, a message and whatnot, is like 5 pages of rhymes. So, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, 5 times 6 is 30, but no. 5 times 5 times 6. 25 times 6. Is that 150? Something like that. Listen, I'm an artist, not a mathematician, okay? Probably wouldn't be literally that many, but either way, if it is actually that many pages, my book might end up being a not picture book. I initially went into this wanting to write and draw for maybe the 5 to 7-year-old group. I don't know. That's something I've always been struggling with, was the age, the demographic, how serious of the tone, how easygoing, simple, blah, blah, blah. Because the characters in some of my art is pretty dark and rough and messy and has good texture to it. But then the writing almost contrasts that in a not good way, because it's very gentle, easygoing, rhythmic, poetic, fun for younger. So I feel like the art's for older, the writing was for younger. I don't know if I have to meet in the middle, or it does work, or I scrap the writing, or at least take it, but make it more of a normal narrative book. Something like James and the Giant Peach-ish, perhaps. That 100 and 120 page book with pictures throughout, a couple here and there. I don't know. That's what I'm starting to realize, is I don't think my story, what I'm trying to say, the characters, the whole arc of everything fits in that 5 to 7-year-old range, and it certainly doesn't fit within 30 pages. I don't know if I can simplify it. I don't even know if I want to simplify it, because then that takes away the core of what I'm writing and such. I mean, these are multiple characters. If anything, which I don't think I can do right now unless I perhaps were to get more funding, money, time, whatever, if I do some fundraiser thing down the line, or get some professional advice, I would make each chapter its own book, which I also had in mind, but I don't think that's doable or practical at this moment, because each book costs a lot of money to kind of make, and with me being a zero, I don't think that's doable. Now, I could just go both ways, which I also had in mind at one point, make a novel, a narrative book, that 100-some page book for an older audience, maybe 10 to 12, 9 to 12, whatever it may be, and then one for younger, more those 20 to 30 page books of each chapter, and something like that. So that's what I've been learning and starting to kind of figure out, is I don't know if my initial goal is what's come to be, which is fine. Goals and visions change as story progresses, as time goes on and whatnot. We'll see. I might just have to separate it and put a lot more work, see what comes from it, and if I can get help, if I can get some funding in the next few years, wherever that comes. But I definitely can see it as a film, as an animation. I can see, because that's, I guess, where I have the most experience, is filmmaking. I can see those beats and the music hitting perfectly in some of these moments. So we'll see. Don't worry, you all. You'll come to life sooner or later. Don't you worry, sooner or later. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? Nobody knows. But don't worry, we'll get there.